Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook of Toy Story 4. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will leave a link for that in the description. Alright, Toy Story 4, as you can see here in the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. I was very excited to get my hands on this one. I felt when I saw it in the theaters, it looked amazing animation-wise, and all I could think about was the 4K release. This was shot digitally, of course, in native 4K, so that's going to make for an even more enhanced picture, which I can't wait to talk about in the picture quality comments. But yeah, as far as the movie itself goes, I did enjoy it. I do feel that narratively, this is not where I would have taken the story. I think I would have gone a different direction, especially since it kind of negated what happened at the end of Toy Story 3. But it's still like an enjoyable film to me. It's just not going to be anywhere on my top 10 list of the year, but I did like it a lot. And I mean, the performances are just stellar in this one. It's really, really funny. There's a lot of great moments. The characters are endearing as they've always been, and it was great to catch up with old friends. So I am, like, despite being a little bit of a mixed bag as far as like the overall quality of the movie goes, I'm just excited to talk about it in 4K. So let's not waste any more time. Let's dive into a quick unboxing of the Steelbook, and then we'll come back and talk about the picture quality and the audio. I really like the look of Toy Story 4 Steelbook. I think it kind of looks more, you know, sophisticated, I guess is the word I would use for it. It's just really nice. It kind of mirrors the poster art a little bit, and then into backwise, I instantly see Ducky and Bunny start laughing. It's really good. And there we have the spine, and interior wise, some nice artwork. We do have the Blu Ray, and of course, like, you know, the 4K disc, and then the bonus extras are included. Very nice artwork overall. Really like the presentation. Alright, so let's talk about Toy Story 4's picture quality and their audio. Okay, so let's talk about the picture quality. Toy Story 4, as I mentioned before, was digitally rendered at 4K, and this is how it appears on disc. It's pure native 4K, so enhanced also by HDR. Dolby Vision, if you're interested in checking the Dolby Vision, it is actually available digitally. It comes with the code included with the movie. But let's talk about what's on the disc. So I really think this is like a stunning just image overall. This is something you definitely want to show people as far as animation and what 4K HDR Dolby Vision can possibly do. It's like, because there are some movies, especially some of the older ones, that don't really greatly benefit from HDR. They look better, but it's not something like, oh, I have to run out and get this one, comparing to the standard Blu-ray. Blu-ray, I've always felt, does a fine job with animation. It always has. It's always been crisp, clean, and clear, and it's no exception here also. But the 4K, because of the advances in technology, it was shot natively in 4K. It looks amazing. Like that HDR, this is an ultra photorealistic type of movie. The scenes in the rain are greatly detailed. You know, they show the backstory with Buzz and Bo Peep, and there's a lot of rain. I mean, just look at that detail. The black levels are just deep, and they look really good on screen. And I mean, it's all about the detail, especially in these movies nowadays. The color pop is amazing. There's several instances of it. They feature Carnival for one thing, which kind of is the linchpin area of most of the movie. And there's a lot of bright lights. There's a lot of color. There's flash. The toys themselves look amazing. I mean, there's just so much detail. Black levels are great, and color pop out is, I feel, amazing. This is an overall wonderful package visually. Audio wise, we are given, of course, a Disney Atmos release, which means things are going to be on a little bit of the low side. Now, the track itself is fairly immersive. As I mentioned, the Carnival is part of the movie, and you hear those little sights and sounds in your rear speakers at most times. And, you know, when things are a little quieter, you don't get it so much there. Of course, those sounds are relegated to your front channels, your center, a little bit of LFE action. I didn't detect any issues whatsoever. I felt everything was very clear, easy to understand, no problems. And it's just because Disney tends to mix their movies a little bit on the low side, we don't have that strength or extra just oomph, as I like to say, as far as these releases go. But just crank up the volume. For the most part, it's a very serviceable track. It's not something I'm going to necessarily recommend as a demo, but if you have a home theater setup and you've kind of made peace with the fact that these things get a little mixed low, I think you'll be fine with it. It really is. I mean, a good overall track. It's just not going to be anything ultra heavy. Now, as I mentioned before, this does include a digital copy, and I had a chance to A and B the visuals between the disc and the digital Dolby Vision version. Dolby Vision, of course, I think adds a slight, more of a slight bump. It's an overall better image digitally, but like that's contingent on many factors, of course, being your setup and internet speeds. I don't like to rely on those kind of factors for everybody, but I think if you're going to stick with the disc, you can't go wrong here. I think honestly it's pretty awesome. Just visually, you have a lot to look at, and audio-wise, it's standard fare from Disney, so you pretty much know what you're getting with that package. So let me know in the comments below if you picked up Toy Story 4 in 4K. What did you think? I think it looked amazing. I mean, this and Cars 3 just show really, the modern animated CGI type films that can just look really great. I mean, it's pretty awesome. Pixar did a wonderful job here, and I think it just looked pretty amazing. So let me know in the comments below about your thoughts on Toy Story 4. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.